Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for yoga this evening. So for our reflection, I wanted to start with a poem from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Now, he was a 19th century American poet and philosopher and minister. And so this is the reflection I'd like to share. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. He is rich who owns the day, and no one owns the day who allows it to be invaded with fret and anxiety. Finish every day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities, no doubt, crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. Begin it well and serenely. With too high a spirit to be encumbered with your own nonsense. This new day is too dear with its hopes and invitations to waste a moment on the yesterdays. I love his optimism. So now, how did he start again? Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. In fact, let's put our hands, bring your hands to your heart. Let's see if that kind of settles in. That's a resonance. Feel yourself sitting here on your mat or on a chair. Let's make some circles. You can bring your hands down to your knees. And then circle in the other direction, finding that center of your body. Maybe bring your hands in front of your legs, hug in a little bit, and see if you can find that center of your torso, where your spine comes right up through your neck, through the crown of your head. Just find that lengthening in your body. And then let your hands rest in your lap. And notice if at this moment you're breathing in or breathing out. Continue to notice your breath as you breathe in and you breathe out. You feel what happens in your body, what moves as you breathe in, as you breathe out. You feel the breath on your nostrils. Maybe even moving up the nose. You're breathing in and back down onto your upper lip as you breathe out. Just be with your own breath for a few more breaths. Our breath is our entryway. Calm the body, calm your body. To kind of turn down that stress signal. Self-breathing. Let yourself inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, pretend that you have one of those little bottles of bubbles and you're holding up the little blower, the little wand, and breathing through it. Little hole between your lips. Inhale, and then you breathe out from that little hole between your lips. Maybe even imagining the bubbles going out. Notice what happens when you breathe this way. Does your exhale seem to get a little longer? Slower. Notice how you feel when your exhale gets long. Things are dialing down the volume from the inside. Let's bring the hands in front of the knees again and make some circles. Just kind of rocking, circling your body. Wherever you are, take a pause and then take the circles in the other direction. And then come back to sitting up. You're going to start with your hands together. Now, when you inhale, reach your arms apart. Your elbows can be bent. Your hands are facing forward. And when you exhale, cross your hands. Bring your hands to your shoulders, and you can tuck your chin a little bit. Notice which arm is on top. And inhale, bring your arms out. Exhale, cross your arms, hands to shoulders. Let your other arm be on top. Good. Let's do that again. So we're going to inhale and open the arms. Maybe lift your chin. Exhale, bring the arms in, tuck your chin. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross your arms, tuck your chin in. Now let's stay here. Hands are on your shoulders. You're breathing. Now the next time you inhale, let your elbows lift up in your mouth. And as you exhale, let your elbows come back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. So as you inhale, lift your elbows, maybe lift your chin, maybe lift your eyes. And exhale, lower your elbows, lower your chin. Good, let's do that 1 more time. Inhaling, lifting up, exhaling down. Take a pause, give yourself a hug. Now, we're going to inhale, open the arms again. Exhale, cross them with the other arm on top. And take a pause. Now, if you inhale, lift your elbows. Lift your gaze. And exhale, lower down. Reach in, lower your elbows. 2 more times. Inhale. Lifting. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Exhale down. Good. All right, now bring your hands in front of you. Let your fingertips walk forward. Any amount that feels beneficial in your body. If you can bring your hands down and maybe bend your elbows and fold forward. Any amount. Take a couple breaths. You might feel your lower back, so you don't want to go into discomfort. See if you can breathe. Feel the movement on your back as you breathe. And you feel the movement. Come up on your fingertips and walk your fingertips over to the right. And now fold over that right knee and your right thigh. Take a couple breaths here. Come up on your fingertips. Let your right hand come out, kind of out from your right hip and let the hand come down. And now bring your left arm up and overhead. We're taking a bend over to the right. Left arm is overhead. Your left hip softening down so you get expansion on that left side. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, lift that left arm up, bring it down, bring your hands back in front of you again and walk. Walk your fingertips forward, soften the elbows, folding forward any amount. And then walking your fingertips over to the left, and then taking a fold over that left knee. And take 2 more breaths here. Notice where you feel the movement. Feel it in your upper back and your lower back. Feel free to exhale through those rounded lips. And now let your left hand come outside your left hip. And inhale the right arm up and overhead and take a bend to the left. Now that whole right side. And feel the expansion there. And breathe into the spaces between your ribs. Next inhale. Come back up. Let your right hand come down. Good. Now let's inhale. Reach the arms up. Any amount. Exhale. Let your arms soften down. Good. Let's do that again. So inhale. Inhale is lifting your arms. Your exhale is letting your arms soften down. One more time. This time we're going to inhale, lift the arms up, take a turn to the right, and exhale, let your arms come down. Your right hand behind you, not directly behind, but out to the side. Your left hand can come in front of you or to your right knee. Take a couple breaths in this rotation. Tops of your shoulders soften, especially as you exhale. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale and float down. Now we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, any amount. Take a turn to the left. Let your arms come down. Comfortable place. Feel that that rotation, the turning in your rib cage, maybe in your shoulders, tops of your shoulders soft. And take 2 more breaths. One more. Let's turn around and face the front. All right, we're gonna extend the right leg. You can keep your left knee bent, so let that right leg come out to the side. Your toes can point up to the ceiling if that feels good. We're gonna inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Turn to face that right leg. And when you're ready, fold over that leg. Just moving at your own pace, breathing at your own pace. Letting your body find its place in these movements. Now, let your right arm come inside your right leg, kind of hug it in, and notice how your left shoulder just wants to open. Let it open. That left arm wants to come up. Rise up. Your body is opening, awakening. And Now, with an exhale, take that left hand behind you and let your right arm kind of swoop down and around, and you're welcome to see if you can come up onto your right foot and your left shin. You can just rise up a little bit. If that doesn't feel good, you can keep your hips on the floor, but lift your right arm. Think of rising. A way that feels good to you. Take one more inhale. Then exhale, let that right arm come down and around. If you're rising, come back to the floor and then fold over your right leg. Good. You're going to come back up. Let's widen your left leg too and bring your hands between and walk your fingertips out a little bit. See if you can soften your elbows again. We're going to come back up, bend the right knee. You're going to inhale. Next inhale, lift your arms and turn to face your left leg. And when you're ready, fold over that left leg. Wherever your body is feeling this moment, take a couple breaths right here. I'm going to take the left arm and put it inside the left leg. Give it a little hug. Your right shoulder feels like it just wants to open, so let it open. If that right arm wants to lift, let it lift. You're feeling the lifting. Body's expanding. Breathe. Taking that breath all through the body. When you're ready, bring your right hand down a little bit behind you, and then let the left arm come down and around, and maybe you lift up on your right lower leg and left foot. Couple breaths right here. You want to keep your hips down, that's okay too. Take 2 more breaths. Honor your body where it is right now, this moment. Now wiggle the left fingers, bring that hand down and around as you come back to your mat and fold over your left leg. All right, let's come back up to sitting and make your way to hands and knees. All right, so let your knees be under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Your hands up a couple inches and spread your fingers. And we're going to breathe up and down your spine. So inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. Exhale, round your spine to the ceiling and tuck your chin. Inhale, spine is arching to the floor. Exhale, it's rounding to the ceiling. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Almost like you're moving one vertebra at a time. Good. Let's come to a neutral spine. And now we're on the inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders forward. And exhale, we're going to bring your hips back towards your heels, stretching the arms out. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, coming forward, up and forward. Now coming back. 1 more time. Now, let's let your arms come down. Let's take a couple breaths here in child's pose. You can let your head rest on your arms. Taking a pause. Now notice where you feel your breath. You feel your abdomen move as you breathe. Maybe you feel your back moving too. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Okay, we're going to come back, the hands and knees, and let the right foot come forward. So the right foot is just inside the right hand. So let's walk the hands forward and bend that right knee. I take a couple breaths to get here. Now we're going to walk the hands back and let your right toes come up. All right, now let's move the hips forward, bending the right knee. As you're breathing, we're going to move the hips back, walk the hands back, and lift the toes. Let's do that one more time. So we're stretching the hips here. Actually, we're stretching the left thigh. And then as we walk the hands back and bring the hips back, we're stretching the back of the right leg. All right, so now we're going to bring your right knee over your right ankle. So you're in a lunge. And now see if you can turn your left toes under and lift off that left knee. Good. So we're in a low lunge. If that doesn't work in your body, you can keep the knee down. That's fine too. Remember, don't go into discomfort. Work with your body where it is today. If you feel energetically your legs coming apart as you inhale, your thighs, and then coming together as you exhale, energetically. Inhale, exhale, like the top of a scissors. A little movement there. Now we're going to let that left knee come down. Keep your left hand down, and on an inhale, reach your right arm up. Lifting. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, bring it inside your right leg so the leg and the arm are supporting each other, and then lift the left arm up. Let's bring the left hand down, and we're going to bring your right hand to your thigh and then your left hand. So we're coming up to kneeling on that left knee. The balance challenge here. Let your arms come down, and on an inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together and start to draw them down in front of you. And then see if you can bring your right elbow down, lifting your left elbow up, and then turning. Look up towards the left, towards your left elbow, or maybe beyond. Couple breaths here. If you'd like, you can open your arms. And you can bring your hands to your shoulders. Let's take one more breath. And now, bring your hands down to the mat again. Inside that right foot and walk them to the left. You can even bring them off your mat. Begin to soften your elbows. Soften the crown of your head. See if you can fold in. And breathe. Take 3 more breaths here. Let your head be heavy. Maybe you get And like a release in the neck, the back of your neck. One more breath. Press your hands down, come back, face the front of your mat. Let your right knee come down, and now bring your hips toward your heels, lower down back into child's pose, and notice how you feel. Notice if there's any difference between your right side and your left side. Right, I think you better do the left side then. So let your left foot come forward. We're going to come back to hands and knees. Let your left foot come forward. It's just inside your left hand. And now we're going to walk the hands forward, bending that left knee, maybe looking up towards the wall or whatever's in front of you. And then walk your hands back. And let your left toes come up. Now we're getting a stretch on the back of that left foot. And let's do that 2 more times. So take you a couple breaths in each direction. This is the last one. Coming forward. All right, now we're going to come to a lunge where your left knee is over your ankle. Hands on either side. See if you can lift your right knee off the floor. Find that subtle movement. When you inhale, it's almost like your inner thighs are widening from each other. As you exhale, like they're coming toward each other. And then let your right knee come down to the floor again. We're going to keep the right hand down and then lift the left arm, taking a turn to the left. You can lift the corners of your lips too. Corners of your mouth. All right, let's exhale and bring that left hand down right inside the left leg. So the leg and the arm are helping each other. And then lift the right arm. All right. Bring the right hand down. Now we're going to bring your left hand to your thigh. You might need to bring that foot back, make any adjustments. See if you can come to kneeling on your right knee with your hands on the left leg. So you can find your balance and inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, palms together, lowering your hands down. Now, we're going to lift the right elbow. So we're turning towards the right. And again, your arms can be open. You can bring them together or you can bring your hands to your shoulders. Let's take 2 more breaths. And then bring your hands to the floor, to your mat. Walk them to the right a little bit, maybe off your mat. Soften your elbows. Let your head come forward, fold in. See if you can take 3 more breaths here. Maybe exhaling through the rounded lips. One more breath. Bring your hands facing the front of your mat. Let your left knee come down and bring your hips back towards your heels and just notice how you feel. the right side compared to the left. Now we're gonna make our way up to standing. So from here, you can turn your toes under, walk your hands back towards your feet. And then I like to walk my hands right up my legs, right up until I'm standing. Good. Make any clothing adjustments or hair adjustments, and let's kind of shake it out. Get a little loose. Get some loose movement, whatever your body needs. Yes, we've been focusing and concentrating on our movement, so now we're just gonna let things get a little loose. Let your arms go side to side. Maybe stepping side to side. Now, see if you can let your hands feel like they're moving to the right and moving to the left. Coming around a little bit, maybe you come up on the opposite toe. And then make this movement a little smaller and smaller and smaller. Let's come to a place where we're standing. Your ankles under your knees and under the front of your hips. Good. Let's inhale the arms up and overhead. Oh, exhale, let your arms float back down. Let's do that again. So inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, let your arms float down. This time we're going to add a little movement. So we're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, let the right arm come down. Left arm overhead. Let's move with this. Inhale, arms, both arms overhead. Exhale, left arm down. Right arm overhead, bending to the left. Good. Let's do that again. So inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bending to the right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bending to the left. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale. So be sure to move at your own pace. Just change it up a little bit. So inhale your arms up and overhead. Take your arms down and round. Now bend your knees and your hips and bring your hands forward into chair. And then bring your arms back down and up overhead. Inhale and exhale to chair. One more time. Two more times. Inhale and last one. Inhale up. Now exhale your arms shoulder height. But take an inhale here. Exhale, turn to the right, but keep your hips facing forward. And let's take a couple breaths right here. Your shoulders soften. One more breath, one more inhale. Exhale, face the center. Arms are still shoulder height. We're going to inhale. Exhale, take a turn to the left. Your hips are going to stay forward. We're going to take two more breaths here. Inhale to center. Good. Let your arms come down. Bring your hands to your shoulders. And let your elbows make a couple circles. Forward, up, back, and down. Good. Now, we're going to take the elbows back, up, forward, and down. So we're taking circles in the other direction. Elbow circles. Which are also shoulder circles. Good. One more. Now let's see if we can find stillness in the body. We've had a lot of movement. So let your ankles be under your knees, front of your hips, and feel like you're lifting up to your shoulders, and then let your shoulders come down. Your back body. Let your arms come by your sides. Fingertips reaching for the floor. Your shoulders soften. Your eyelids might close. See if you're moving side to side or forward and back. Find that place where the movement ceases and you feel that standing stillness. Still breathing. All right, from here, let's try a balance. So we're going to shift your weight onto your left leg and the whole left side of your body. You can bring your palms together and let your right toes come down. You can stand right here with your toes on the floor. And try to bring that sole of the right foot to the inside of your left leg. But most important, see if you can keep your breath nice and smooth. Just see where you are today. With tree pose. When you're ready, let your right foot come down and then shift all your weight into your right leg, the right side of your body, and let your left toes come to the floor. And find what happens here. One side might be different from the other. And when you're ready, let your leg come down, maybe shake out your arms again. Good. We're going to face the short end of the mat and let your left foot come back. So your right foot is forward. We're going to build a warrior one. So let your hips and your body face the short end of your mat. Right leg is forward. So we're going to put your right hand on your waist. So as you inhale, bend the right knee and lift the left arm. And then exhale, straighten the knee, lower the arm. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale and exhale. It's kind of like this. Now let your right arm come down too. This time, as you bend the right knee, lift both of your arms overhead. So you find warrior one. Your hands face each other, palms face each other. Spread your fingers, arms are overhead. Let's take a couple big inhales and exhales. One more breath here. So now we're going to inhale here. And on the exhale, straighten the right knee and fold halfway forward. And then inhale, bend the knee, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold over that. Let's do that one more time. Back to warrior. And you can bring your arms down and in front of you. We're going to step on that right leg, come to the left toe, and maybe you can lift that leg behind you. And maybe bring your arms back. When you're ready, let your left foot come down. All right, let's face the front. Bend one knee, and your right knee, and then your left knee. Your hands can rest on your thighs. Take it a little bit more. So we're going to bend the right knee and let your left shoulder come forward. Left knee, right shoulder. More time. Let's come back up. It's going side to side. And then step your legs together. And we're going to build a warrior with the left leg forward. So face the short end of your mat and let your right hand come back. The right foot come back. Good. Now, since the left foot's forward, let the left hand come to your waist. The right arm is down. And feel the stability in your legs. So even though they're separated, feel like they could come together underneath. So on the inhale, we're going to bend the left knee and reach the right arm up. And then exhale, come back to start. 2 more times. One like this. Now let your left hand come down too. And as you inhale, both arms are going to come overhead as you find your warrior one on the side. Let your hands face each other. Parts of your shoulders can be soft as your arms are lifted. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Good. All right, now we're going to inhale here. And on the exhale, fold halfway over, straightening the left leg. Inhale, warrior. And exhale, take half fold. One more time. Back up. Let's bring the arms down, forward, and we're going to step on that left foot, find your right toes. Maybe that right foot can lift. Maybe you can bring your arms back. Wherever you are, extend through shoulders to that foot, right foot. Good. And whenever you're ready, bring your right leg down, right foot down. Let's face the long end of the mat again and just take some gentle movements side to side. This time, we're going to come down, bend your knees, bend your hips. Good. Let your fingers kind of brush the floor. We're making our way down to sitting. So when you're ready, let your fingertips come down, let your knees come down. Let's come down to sitting. All right. And let's sit so that your knees are bent and your feet are on the, extending to the right side. Good. Now, you're going to let that right hand come to your left knee, your left hand's up off to the side. Take a turn to the left. Tops of your shoulders soften. Feel the length in your spine. Good. Now, let your chin turn to the right. And your eyes turn to the right. So you're looking over your right shoulder. Once you get here, can you open across your collarbones a little bit more? Take 3 more breaths. How it feels on the inside. Last breath. And put your chin come back to the left so it's over your shoulders. And let your fingertips come down. Kind of walking out the same directions, kind of towards your knees, between your hip and your knee. You're walking out until you can lower your forearms and take a fold in right here. One more breath. One hand come down, then the other. Yourself back up to sitting. Now, I like to bring my hands behind me, lift the knees, let the feet come across. So now you're sitting with your knees bent and your feet are going to the left. Your left hand, right hand come behind you, left hand to your right knee, and take that turn to the right. Nice and tall. Soft shoulders. Now find your chin and let your chin turn to the left. Maybe open across. Think of your collarbones opening, lifting. 3 more breaths here. Find a place where this feels beneficial to you. Don't stay in any position that feels uncomfortable or painful. One more breath. Now, let your chin turn back to the right so it's over your shoulders. Bring your shoulders to face the front. You can bring your knees up. And let's just fold over your, oops, you know what we forgot to do. I know what we forgot to do. All right, bend your knees again. Feet are to the left. And walk your hands out. And let's bring the forearms down and fold over right here. Two more breaths. Letting go. All right, walk your hands back. Now we're going to come to this position. You're sitting. Let your feet come in front of you with your knees bent, and you can fold over again. And when you're ready, bring yourself to lying back on your back. Take yourself down, lying down. Oh. Take that pause to realize you're here. Finding that little pool of gravity that keeps us on this earth. Your body released that sense of gravity. But bring your feet together. Bring your arms back overhead. You can interlace your fingers if you'd like. Point your toes up now. Reach to the soles of your feet. Reach through your fingers. So you're reaching forward with your legs and back with your arms. Taking a couple breaths here. Now, let's bring the arms down, but we're going to Let your feet take a little walk to the right, and then let your left ankle cross over your right ankle. Now let your shoulders cross over to the right a little bit. Bring your arms overhead. Good. Yeah. Like a banana. We're taking a reclined side bend. Let's take a couple breaths here. Feel that lengthening on the left side of your body. Let your head and shoulders come back to the middle. Uncross your legs. Now walk your ankles over to the left and let your right ankle cross over the left ankle just a little bit. Your shoulders can come to the left, arms overhead. Take that bend on the right side. Lengthening on the right side, bending to the left. Take 2 more breaths like a banana. Or shaped like a banana. Breathing and letting go. One more breath. And then bring your head and shoulders in line. Uncross your feet. Arms by your sides. Bend your knees. Feet back towards your hips. Arms by your sides. Let's take a couple rounds of bridge pose. So on your inhale, we're going to lift the hips. And exhale, lower the hips. Good. Now let's take one arm at a time, starting with the right arm. So on the inhale, we're going to lift the hips. Lift the right arm. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the right. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the left arm. And exhale, lower down. Let's do that again. Inhale, right arm's lifting with the hips. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm is lifting with the hips. And exhale down. Now, lift your feet off the floor, hug your knees, bending your knees, hug your legs in towards you, wrapping your arms around your legs. Good. Rolling side to side. Maybe kind of bicycling your knees. One knee and then the other. Side to side. It's like your body knows what it means. Now, let your knees be over your hips. And your knees are bent. We'll bring the arms out to the side. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, take both of your legs towards the right, but not all the way down. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, take both of your legs towards the left. Back down. Inhale back. Let's do that a couple more times. One. Now bring your feet to the floor, feel mat, and let your knees go out to the side, soles of your feet together. Couple breaths right here. Softening the inner thighs here, the hips. Bring your hands outside of your thighs. Let your hands help your knees to come back up and face the ceiling. Bend your right knee in, kind of hug it in, and then Let your right ankle cross over that left knee. You can take your right hand and gently move it up and down your thigh. We're going to bring your arms out to the sides. Now we're going to roll to the left until that right foot comes down. And then feel free to make this work for you so you can straighten your legs a little bit. Find a place where you can feels beneficial. Take 3 more breaths here. And the legs and the hips find release. So we can soften, releasing the tension. Take 1 more breath. Right, 2. Your hands help you come back up to center and let that right foot come down. Your knees go side to side with your feet on the floor, like windshield wipers. All right. So you're going to face up. Hug that left knee in. Let that left ankle cross right above your right knee. Give a little attention to that left thigh. Arms are out. You're going to roll to the right. Find a place for that left foot to come down. Your legs find a place. Feels like you could take 3 more breaths. One more deep breath. And then roll onto your back. Let your left foot come down. Take your knees side to side. Windshield wiper you. Letting your knees face up to the ceiling. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. And then let your knees come together. Arms by your side. Your knees are supporting each other. Feel that softness and restfulness growing inside. Let's take 3 more breaths. And then lengthen your legs. We're going to find relaxation. So let your legs lengthen long, be mat width apart, arms by your sides with your palms up. It will guide you for relaxation. Parts of your body that are resting on your mat, supported by the floor, begin to soften, rest. Feel your body letting go. Bring your attention up to the top of your head and around to your face and the muscles in your face. Notice the space between your eyebrows. Let it soften. Notice your jaw. Let your jaw soften, and maybe your mouth opens just a little bit. It's okay. And let your mind's eye come down to your back, your upper back and your shoulders. And then notice your right shoulder and upper arm and elbow, lower right arm, wrist and hip. The whole right arm. Go soft and take breaths. Awareness to your left shoulder, upper arm and elbow, lower left arm, wrist and hip. The whole left arm, soft, light. Take breaths. Bring awareness torso, yourself breathing. You come down to hips, to your lower back. And notice your right hip and thigh, knee, right leg, ankle and foot. Right leg. Soften, lighter. Take rest. Bring awareness to your left hip, thigh, and knee, lower left leg, ankle and foot. And let your left leg soften and lighter. Take rest. And let your whole body lighter. Allow yourself to take rest, to let everything go for the next few minutes. Letting yourself rest. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale, can you feel the lifting? As you exhale, can you feel the softening? Just be here with your breath. Enjoying your breath, enjoying this movement. Find a little movement in your fingers and in your toes. Let your head slowly move. That's the right. Slowly turn. That's the left. Slowly turning side to side. When you're ready, reach your arms back overhead. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale through an open mouth. Do a sigh or yawn. And let's do that again. So inhale and exhale. Everything go. Now, you're going to come up to a comfortable seat. So feel free to roll to one side or another. Maybe bending your knees. Maybe placing your hands down and pressing into your hands. Letting your hands help you to come back up to sitting. And then once you come back to a comfortable seat, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Bring your thumbs to your chest. Lift your elbows just a little bit and look down at your fingers. You can let your eyes close. You feel your exhale on your fingers. Maybe feel your pulse or your heartbeat on your thumbs. And connect to all that activity on the inside. And then let your palms come together, and we're going to separate the three middle fingers. Keep your baby fingers and thumbs together and the rim of your palms together. This is our lotus. We're going to take the lotus down. Take your hand, your lotus flower down by your heart. You're looking down into your lotus. Maybe think of something that you're grateful for. A person or a situation or a pet. It could be anything that fills you with gratitude. Bring that inside your mind and your heart. Lift the corners of your mouth into a smile. Maybe as you look into our lotus flower, maybe learn to live like the lotus, content in the muddy waters. Something one of my yoga teachers says. Let your palms come together. The spirit in me honors the spirit in each of you. Namaste. And thank you for joining me. I hope that the tools of yoga help you to find ways to bring your body into a state of well-being or a state of relaxation in the midst of all the challenges of the day. That's what yoga is for, to take it off the mat and into your life. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.